Doobadoo, boodaboo, boodabadoo. Heya, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Andy, and today I'm jumping into episode 7 of True Detective Season 1. Now, I have just finished watching the last episode. I have literally... This is going to be the third episode I watched today. I was only intending on watching 2, but yeah, I just want to watch the next one. I might even watch the finale as well, depending on how I feel. It's nearly midnight. But I need to know what's happening. If you want to know what I thought of episode 6, then you can check the recap of the last video. But yeah, I think I am just going to jump into this. Before we do though, just a quick reminder, if you are into full-length reactions or you want to get early access to edited videos, you can find the link to my Patreon in the description below. Over there you'll find full links for everything I've got on the channel, so if that's something that interests you, go check it out. Otherwise, let's jump into this. This is True Detective Season 1, Episode 7. Get myself situated. This one's a little bit of a shorter episode actually. Only by a couple of minutes, but I think it's the shortest one so far. I'm already looking forward to rewatching this. Oh, we are directly continuing.
You look like you're doing all right.
Father Time has his way with us all. Say, you must have pissed him off. Why are we here?
Lake Charles murder. You shouldn't have been in the papers or online somewhere by now. They'll cover something like that up. Who knows what else they've covered up.
Right, okay.
I think you don't look particularly healthy. Your eyes, you seem kind of brittle, Rust.
Most of the last decade I spent stone drunk. And I come back here to Louisiana for the first time in 2010.
Why is that?
For the same reason. I'm sitting across the table from you now. A man remembers his debts.
Interesting.
I'm not interested in whatever it is you think you owe me.
Oh, I don't owe you. We left something undone.
Oh, interesting.
Shit, man, what did you alienate every other person in your life and then finally you came back to me in the rotation? I think I'm gonna finish this beer and say so long. I'm not much of a drinker nowadays.
Well, I don't need you to drink, Morty. I need you to help me.
Why would I? They got eyewitnesses placing you at the Lake Charles crime scene. You got some storage shed that you won't let them look at.
That's right.
Why not shoot straight with them? You're innocent.
Because they're corrupt.
I don't know the sprawl of this thing. Aren't the people I'm after? They're all fucking over. They're in a lot of different things. The only way for you to understand what I'm on to here is for me to show you. You gotta come see what I got.
Yes.
Why would I ever help you?
You did defend him.
Because you have a debt.
What's that mean? I have a debt, huh?
This is the way shit went down in 95. This is on YouTube, buddy.
Right. What is this gonna be? You're gonna be like a whole bunch of evidence that he's collected. Well, why have you got your gun? Really? I mean, I guess maybe he's just being careful. Oh, me.
What you packing?
38.
Hollow point?
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Never be too careful.
Remember, there was no physical evidence connecting Dora Lang to Ledoux's place out in the woods. Women and children going missing, all taken from areas within a 10-mile radius of schools that were funded by Tettle's Wellspring Initiative.
How many schools were there?
14. Now, Runaways in state and missing persons. And if you notice, there's twice as many along the bayous. I don't know why. Hell, someone should do a study as to why. Why was Tuttle so interested in the Lane case, huh? Well, I think Tuttle recognized the scene. That's why he came down there Jiminy Quick with the fucking task force, and that's why he tripped out when I talked to him in '02.
I'm looking around here, and I don't see or hear anything that doesn't make this all conjectural.
Accusations of child molestation at a preschool funded by Tuttle. It shuts down, reopens 2 years later on Pelican Island, where Rhiannon Olivier went. 16 kids in the class. One of them turned out to be a young man who just showed up for solicitation in New Orleans.
Oh.
Shepherd's Flat. Why are you asking me about that place?
There's a lot of talk going around. You ever see that Reverend Billy Lee Tuttle around?
But who can remember way back? That's how it all started. Memory be fucked. I decided it all had to be a dream anyways. We'd go to sleep. Only sometimes I didn't feel like I was asleep. I felt like I was still awake, but I must have been asleep because I couldn't move.
Right.
There were men taking pictures, sometimes other things. They had animal faces. That's why I decided it had to be a dream.
Any other kids see this?
One girl. I do not remember her name.
Very fun, no.
Maybe.
You ever see any of these men's faces?
Once. He had bad scars all around his mouth, like the bottom half got all burned up.
Shit.
I don't understand. Are you saying that you think that this hypothetical killer was a school teacher? Or it might, what, involve state PD? God damn, what happened to you, man?
A girl comes forward and says she was chased through the woods by a spaghetti monster with green ears. Now, I think that this is our man with the scars on his face. I don't know who he is. I don't know where he is. I don't know where this whole thing fucking starts. But it ends with him. I got these from a series an artist did in Kenner right after Katrina. Says he kept running across these stick things, as he called them. Look familiar?
What do you need me for?
You got friends on the force. You have access, but I don't. I need missing persons. I need homicides. Anything we can get on to do.
Jesus Christ, man. If you need help, why don't you just give it to Papania and Gilbert?
Eddie Tuttle is the goddamn senator of this state. The late Reverend Billy Lee Tuttle is his cousin. That's what I mean when I talk about the sprawl, Marty. Eddie Tuttle's the reason that the Lake Charles thing never made the wire.
You know how f***ing crazy that sounds. It's like you've been alone too long.
I had my time where I wondered if this was all in my head. That time passed.
Really? What happened to Billy Lee Tuttle?
It's something you're gonna have to look at. No other way around it.
Oh, God.
And Audrey, how's she?
She's fine at the moment. She sometimes decides she doesn't need her meds. She had an art show in New Orleans, sold some paintings.
So the reason like I said on the phone, I want to ask you about those cops.
They just wanted to know about you and Rust. Mostly Rust.
Did you tell them?
No, but they think Rust did something.
I know. He didn't.
I didn't think he did.
You talked to him?
No, not since.
He needs my help.
Are you gonna help him?
Yes.
Why?
I have to.
All this time, you too, and just like that?
I took some convincing.
Oh, God, we don't know what you showed him.
Rust, I changed my mind. If you did something, I don't want to hear about it.
Now, I staked his places out for weeks. I was aware that I might have lost my mind.
He's going to find something, isn't he?
But after the second home, Doc got taken behind the woodshed and put down. Notice he never reported the Baton Rouge break-in. Found those in the safe there. Paper stock's over 15 years old.
God damn it.
And there's a videotape.
Oh no. I can see why he's convinced to work for it. I mean, I don't know what's in the tape, but yeah, knowing Marty, he would not be able to not help him now.
Take a look.
Oh god.
No! Yeah! You watch all that?
I had to see if any of the men took off their mask.
Oh, fuck.
I won't avert my eyes. Not again. That little girl's Marie Vaughn, no.
You killed Tuttle.
No. I assumed that he was thinking he was gonna be blackmailed. And I think some people took him out after they found out what was taken from the safe before he had a chance to.
What can I do to help? You shouldn't have that.
Nobody should have this.
It seems like everybody's happy, you know. It's good to see.
Did you come here to say goodbye?
Thank you, Maggie. I mean that.
What is he doing?
How you been? You know, besides work.
Quiet life. I don't stay out late. I go home.
I feel really sorry for Marty.
Why'd you quit, Marty? You know, you could have been boss, you know.
I did another 4 years after you left, and I guess the job just kind of ran its course with me.
I suppose I could have been a painter. Old scenes, new details.
Yeah, you do much painting?
Nah. Life's barely long enough to get good at one thing. So be careful what you get good at.
Yeah.
You know, I've been taking some writing courses. True crime.
You serious?
Yeah. And all I need from you, Bobby, is some old copies of case files. You still like your sing-em-all, don't you?
Slick.
I guess I do.
Woof.
Thank you.
You just take the boxes with you? I don't think you can do that actually, but
You pull that Marie Vaughn file?
There wasn't one. The port's gone. Backtracking that.
Marty, this is Robert Dumaine. He owns a place.
Nice spot.
He's not a cop no more, Robert.
You got something against cops?
Bob had a little boy. Been missing since '85.
oh.
My dad's second cousin or something. My pop didn't like him none. What's this about exactly?
Is there anything you remember that you can tell us about these guys?
Just they were nuts. Looked at you funky.
Any chance you ever saw a third man with him? A man who had a bunch of scars.
It's weird you say that.
Oh god.
I remember that face. My pop let him use our deer camp once.
It's obviously very distinct.
His face, underneath his nose and cheeks, scarred. Gave me funny looks all night.
Any chance this man with the scars was another Ledoux?
No. I don't know. I don't think so.
You ever see him again? The guy with the scars?
Never again. I'd remember.
It's not just like just a little bit of scarring, it's very distinct.
She gets tired easy, especially hot as it is. I never knew them Tuttle people, but I heard stories. No, thank you.
Mr. Lord, you worked for Mr. Sam Tuttle.
Oh, all sorts of brothers, cousins, kids just running around. See, once she had it done to her, he didn't like them but that one time.
And with all these kids running around, you remember one that maybe had scars all across the bottom of his face?
I think that was Mr. Sam's grandchild. His daddy did that to him, that poor boy. I shouldn't be talking to you about this.
Ooh.
Mr. Lord, could you have a look at something for me? One thing. Just have a look, see if you recognize it.
Oh, God.
You know, Kakasa.
What is it?
Death is not the end. Rejoice.
You need to leave now.
You rejoice, Kakasa.
Oh, God.
Dementia. She never had any kind of good life, but most days she can't even make sense.
Did some backtracking on the Marie Fontenot stuff. Sheriff signed off on the report made in error, but he didn't take the original complaint on her.
Interesting.
You ain't gonna believe this shit. Steve Geraci. Before CID, Erath was his beat. Didn't say a fucking word when we asked about it in '95.
I never did like that cocksucker.
He's sheriff of Iberia Parish. The only person can arrest a sheriff in this state is the governor.
Just have a little chat.
Well, he ain't gotta talk with you.
I got a car battery and 2 jumper cables argue different.
Don't even start with that shit.
Hey, you know, on the phone, you were saying something about that Fontenot girl. My recall, the little girl went to live with her birth daddy, I think. And as if I'm remembering right. Mama didn't make a fuss after the first notice, so she was fine with it.
That's a very good memory. 20 years ago.
You talked to the family directly back then?
No, Ted Childress.
Childers.
It's almost like he memorized that because it's not true.
You like that? Seized it off a good old boy, had a quarter bag of weed.
You gotta love this country.
Hey, that client you got, asking about the Fontenot girl. You let him know I'd be happy to talk to him.
Distant relatives, St. Louis, trying to settle a tiny inheritance. Don't worry about it.
He suspects.
Let's do it again sometime.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Better get those jumper cables ready.
Yeah. Is that Maggie?
Russ, it's good to see you.
Bullshit.
How are you?
What'd Marty tell you?
He said he was helping you with something. Just tell me it's something that's not gonna get him hurt.
I can't tell you that. It never sat right with me then, and it doesn't now. You asking me to lie to you about him. Get on out of here. You're classing the place up.
I guess she's worried about Marty because of the way he left. Because he's sounded like he was gonna die.
Why'd you quit?
I saw something, baby. Tweaker. Tried to dry the kid in a microwave.
What the f?
Saw that, what he'd done. I thought, never again. I thought, I never want to look anything like that anymore. Your turn. Why'd you come back?
This. Something I had to see to. My life's been a circle of violence and degradation. I'm ready to tie it off. See you on the boat.
I was wanting to ask, you know that Fontenot girl? Remember going off with her daddy? I just wasn't clear. Was it You knew for a fact she went with her daddy, or somebody told you that's what happened?
Sheriff Childress, the girl's aunt and uncle, he knew them.
Who were they?
I said all I remember about the girl. Let's just have a good time and don't ask again.
Thing is, Steve, I ain't gonna ask you. He is.
Oh. Hello.
You realize who I am now, you assholes?
Yeah, I wouldn't be if I didn't.
Molly, don't look at me. I ain't never been able to control him.
That's true.
That church Cole talked about supposed to be right here. We're lost.
No, we're not looking for the 49. We're looking for the church.
Oh, it's these two.
Let me know when you see something.
There ain't nothing to see.
You know there's a little church around here, pretty old, black minister?
You must mean Son of Life, sir.
You live around here?
No, sir. I live in St. Martin. Got a parish contract. Take care of some cemeteries, public schools.
He was the one that...
About 7 miles of fields, you'll hit 49 before Crowley.
Know your way around, huh?
I know the whole coast. My family...
Thanks.
Was that the same guy that they talked to? Oh God. No, it wasn't.
Family's been here a long, long time.
Oh, he is scarred. Shit.
Hands will turn to butter.
That was actually quite... No, it wasn't actually. I was going to say it was quite a slow one. I don't think it was. I think it was, though, compared to the one before. Or the two before, to be fair. This one felt more like we're building up to the finale, which obviously we are because that's the next episode. But yeah, it's just kind of tying things together. So we now know why Marty is helping Rust. Because, yeah, the stuff that Rust showed him. And we also know pretty much without a doubt that it's the Tuttle guy, the governor, or his family at least, and it's just being buried and buried. I haven't made up my mind about the two cops though, like the ones that were interviewing them. I don't know if they're trying to make sure that they don't uncover stuff, or whether they do actually genuinely have an investigation which hasn't been in the papers yet. So I'm not sure about that. But yeah, we obviously saw the man at the end there. So he is basically the main guy we're looking for, I believe, because he was the one that was seen with the two that died in episode 5. So yeah. I don't think it's just him though. I think it's a very widespread thing, but I guess we will find out more in the final episode. It is really, really late now, so I am actually going to have to wrap this up, I think. But anyway, finale is next. Won't be watching that today. I'm going to try and actually watch that tomorrow because I really want to find out what's happening. So yeah, as always, if you've enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.